Hey team, so today we're going over a couple more exercises that you can do for posture. And we've done this on a couple other videos that shows you how to incorporate some of the scapular muscles to help with posture, some stretching to help with posture. Well, today we're going over the pectorals. And the pectorals themselves are a major contributor to posture overall. Because when we look at our posture and we have a rounded forward position with our shoulders, what we see is our hands that normally should be in a neutral position tend to roll inward, and we get this inward effect. So if you're standing there in your regular posture and your hands are facing behind you, that's usually a sign that you have this posture that caves inward, this rounded shoulder posture. So that's something that we're looking to influence right here. We're looking to make a difference in this overall rounded shoulder position. And why does that happen? Well, a lot of it is related to the pectorals, and the pectorals are really two major muscles. The large one that you see over the front from the bodybuilders with the big pectorals that are in the front, that's mainly the pectoral major. But there are muscles that are underneath called the pectoral minor that lays underneath and attaches from the sternum all the way up to part of the shoulder up in here. And when that plays a factor all the way up onto the shoulder blade, as that becomes tight, it's going to round those shoulders forward. So the key for us is to maintain regular mobility. Regular mobility means a position that allows me to move freely. So what we're looking to do is to start stretching those pectorals in a simple fashion, such as this, as utilizing a door space. This can also be the corner of a wall, that when you're in that corner, it allows you to put both arms against it. For myself, this works well, but for individuals that have shorter arms or shorter in stature, you're probably going to need the corner of two walls. So let's get started. The first way that we can influence the pectorals is a stretch that we put both arms up on the door frame. So the elbow is going to be at shoulder height on each side. So you're seeing elbow, shoulder height. My hands and forearms are resting against the door frame, and then I'm just going to lightly lean into it. If you can't see my legs are staggered, so I have one foot in front of the other. That just gives me balance as I lean into it. So again, I can hold for 15 seconds, 30 seconds just to feel a light stretch, and I should feel it right across the front of the chest. If you have difficulty with shoulder mobility, you might be restricted with some of your ability to do this. And it doesn't mean that the pectorals are tight. It could be the anterior capsule. It could be part of the shoulder. You could be having pain that's influencing this, that's not allowing you to push into these motions. So if you are restricted in these areas in the front of the capsule and you can't do this stretch and feel a stretch, that's a sign that there might be other things wrong with your shoulder and you'll need to have it evaluated. So that's the first stretch that you could do in the door frame, in the corner of a wall, to help with the pectorals, which ultimately helps with posture. So another way that we can do this is with a single arm. So we put one arm here, elbow, shoulder height, and then I'm in this neutral position, staggered feet, and now I'm just going to turn away from the door frame. By turning away, I'm really feeling it to the front part of the capsule. So as I mentioned before, if you're having capsular mobility issues in the front, what you're going to see is this, and you're going to try and turn, and you can't turn because this won't open up and allow the humeral head to roll forward. So if that can't roll forward, you can't get this posture very well. So that could be a sign that you need to have that evaluated. But for all of you that can get to this position here, we want to roll away this way. So we want to roll away, and you're going to feel pulling in the front part of the shoulder. Then we can do it on the other side as well. So those are two great ways that you can start stretching the pectorals primarily to help with your posture and this rounded shoulder posture overall. So I hope those are very helpful to you. If you enjoy these videos, hit the little subscribe button down at the bottom, as well as reach out to me. Leave a comment, and I'll definitely reply back to you and let you know what I think about your comment in relation to this video. All right, check out our other videos. I love helping you guys out, so you can keep moving.